Around this time last year, a friend and I were having a conversation on our train ride back to Ibadan about the increase in illiteracy and anti-intellectualism in the country. I had just finished reading Crime and Punishment, so you can bet your bottom dollar that I was extremely obnoxious and insufferable on my analysis on the topic. My stance was on how the increase in anti-intellectualism stems from the broken educational system in the country, coupled with the values of our culture. While my friend argued that this had more to do with poverty than any other thing. And then he made a statement that I can never forget. He said, "Na person we don't chop, they remember Dostoevsky." And honestly, that statement stayed with me. Fast forward a couple weeks back, rapper YC on a podcast pointed out something that had been brewing in the country for a long time. He coined it the Olodo uprising.
This Olodo uprising that we even have right now.
Olodo uprising?
Yeah, bro. It's terrible. I promise you. It's like we are trying so much to accommodate unintelligent people and ignorant people because we don't want them to feel bad and all these things. So now they're now like the majority. There's a massive attack on the educational system in Nigeria, bro. Aside from like the kidnapping and the Boko Haram, which is like, bro, those guys are literally going at that nerve center. Other factors, leadership not prioritizing things that are important, the society not celebrating academic excellence. People don't even want to go to school anymore. Like, it's just like, why?
It's Yahoo culture.
It's not even just Yahoo culture. Now we have Pella culture. So if we keep rewarding all these guys, like, people see that you just have to just do dumb, crazy shit, just go online, maybe do some obscene, whatever, and you get clicks, you get numbers, like that's what moves the needle in Nigeria. Then what are you telling, the rest of the impressionable young people out there? No shade to Pella. I have nothing against dude personally. Like, bro, get your coins by any means. But, at the end of the day, that thing is only going to be sustainable for a period of...
We are currently living in a society that does not value intellectual media or its intellectuals. And this manifests in the type of content we consume. We see more rage baits, more comedy skits. And I'm very sure at some points there was a guy that was a pimp whose entire content revolved around interviewing sex workers.
Yeah. So that's massive, baby.
That's massive, baby.
Are you massive?
Of course.
Can you turn around?
And this type of content gets millions of views with a lot of sponsors, brand deals attached, while content geared toward academic excellence barely gets any notice or recognition. Now, any sharp observer would know that this problem isn't the content, but the society creating the content and the algorithm rewarding it. I'm going to discuss more about our society and why we tend to give more attention to content like this. I won't be talking about the algorithm because that's an entirely different kind of worms. Hi, if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure you like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1K by the end of the year, and your help will help me get there. Like and subscribe, please. Now, obviously, the country didn't wake up one day and decide to start worshipping obnoxious teenagers on TikTok and stripper ass. The degradation of our intellectual values had happened over time, and the major cause of this is simply poverty. The average Nigerian is living on survival mode. That's what living below the poverty line does to you. A man trying to survive and a comfortable man have different values. What need is there for a poor man to value his own education or that of his children if he can barely make enough to feed them for a single night? Even if he could afford to send them to public school. The educational system in the country is a shadow of its former self. Most Nigerian intellectuals that you think of right now, like think of 5 Nigerian intellectuals, most of them came from the public school system. Them Wole Soyinkas, them JP Clark, them Chino Achebe, they all went through the public school system. They were introduced to different arts and concepts that they used to become the men and women that they are today. Compare that to the modern public school, which suffers from low funding, unskilled and unpaid teachers, extremely poor learning environment. I mean, they just rescued 53 students. Is it 53? It doesn't even matter. They just rescued a bunch of students that were kidnapped from school just a few days back. Like, it doesn't make sense. The public school system that we have now compared to like back then, like the early 80s, the early 90s, is complete night and day. And it seems like the government wants to keep it that way. The things that the old generation were enjoying for free has now basically become a luxury that only the 1% in the country can afford. When the masses are extremely poor, extremely uneducated, can barely feed themselves, they seek distractions from their everyday suffering. And with that distraction comes the opportunity to become a celebrity yourself and not be poor anymore. It's no wonder most contents that come out of the country seem to be lowbrow, geared towards getting your attention without offering any real value. All you literally need to do right now is act a fool, like legit. You can just on a camera right now, wear adult diapers, put makeup on your own face, or put, not even makeup, like makeup is too elaborate, just put white powder, wear adult diapers, and then have like a boldly written nonsense on your chest and just start doing like, you will get clicks, like you will legit get clicks on TikTok. And with the clicks come money. We also saw a poor boy from Ikorodu do it. We saw him do this shit, get popular on TikTok, and now he's massive, he's everywhere. If he can do it by acting a fool, why can't you? Like legit, why can't you? Because anybody that talks about, we have to do libraries and we have to like start reading more stuff that's gonna benefit our brain, people are just gonna look at you like, bro, have you even eaten today? Can you even feed yourself right now? No, you can't. But if I act a fool right now on TikTok, there's a huge chance that I get extremely popular. Some influencer on Instagram repost my shit, and then everywhere I'm popping, I'm getting brand deals, I'm getting a lot of money. That seems like a path to success that almost everyone has access to. You all have a phone. You're watching this with your phone. You're watching this with data. You can literally just buy a tripod for 10k, set up your camera and start dancing foolishly with adult diapers, and you are popular already. Like, if you can do that to get money, to alleviate your own suffering, of what use is education to you? Of what use is trying to better your mind to you? Like, I understand what people are saying with this Olodo uprising, where they're saying that, we have a lot of lowbrow content, we have a lot of like brain dead content, brain rot content. Like, fine, sure, but you're telling people, okay, don't do this stuff, don't do that stuff, but you can't feed them. This is feeding them. You can't give them a job to feed, for them to care for their family. This is caring for their family. There's a guy on TikTok that is popular that he sweats a lot and then just uses his own boxers to wipe his own face. All he does is commentary videos, barely adds any value whatsoever. That guy is feeding himself, he's feeding his family, he's feeding his wife and kids by just wiping his face with boxers and just commenting on some other random video. You can't convince someone like that to do a 9 to 5 or start, reading or going towards intellectual content. Maybe start going into science and technology, because those things in this country cannot pay him, because there's no opportunity for him to explore these things. There's no opportunity for him to learn about these things. And even if he does dedicate his time to the limited opportunity there is to learn about these things, there is no avenue for him to make money off of those stuff and be able to feed his family. Like, you could be a first class graduate and be extremely poor in this country. That's how bad it is. So when the masses are poorly educated, can barely feed themselves, comes the distraction, and the distraction as viewers, and with viewers come money. Like, it's as simple as that. And as for us, the viewers, anything that will make you less depressed about your current situation is welcome. Hence why we see a lot of comedy skits and content clearly selling sex, and the worst of them all are those ones that are trying to give the viewers something to be angry about, and it's almost never the government. It's always about some other tribe that is existing somewhere, or you're someone that is clearly your neighbor that is making you angry, or your village people, quote unquote. They are always making the type of content that will be like, point the blame to someone else and never the system that created that situation. Those ones piss me the fuck off the most. Like, they look for someone else to blame their misery on, but they will never ever put the blame on the government. So you see, it was never an uprising of dumb people. It was never really an uprising of Olodo, quote unquote, right? It's more of the condition of Nigerians worsening day by day to the point where it simply cannot be ignored. And social media has basically held up a mirror to our society. I'll be like, hey guys, look, you guys are the clown. You guys are the laughing stocks. Like, everybody is acting a fool to get money. This is what this is how I see this Olodo uprising. It's just as a result of the living condition, a result of extreme poverty, and social media acting as a mirror to the society to say, hey guys, you are the fools. We are all the fools. Even me ranting, doing all this, like I'm literally doing what I'm talking about. I'm the fool in this situation. Because until you can make a system where the average man does not have to worry about what he would eat in the night or what his children will eat in the night, where the average man can be comfortable enough to explore other parts of himself, explore is the depth of his own mind, create a system where he doesn't have to worry about survival, you will always have a country filled with dumb people. Plain and simple. So which way Nigeria? Where do we go from here? What is the solution to all of this? Well, if you are watching this, you're in the right place because I don't do a lot of content. Like and subscribe now. Like now. Anyways, if you're watching this, you have a personal responsibility to yourself to enrich your mind and constantly strive to become a better version of yourself. You have that responsibility to yourself. You have that responsibility to the people around you and your surroundings. Do what you can positively. Do what you can to positively affect the community around you. And also take politics seriously. You cannot be apolitical in this landscape. Whether you're watching this, if you're a Nigerian watching this, if you're not Nigerian watching this, in this better landscape, you cannot afford to be apolitical. Take politics seriously. Side with people that better represent your views. Learn more about them. Learn more about where you stand on the political fence. Well, either side of the fence, but don't sit on the fence. It's kind of weird. Learn where you stand, and vote, take part in your local politics, and try and make your environment as better as you want it to be. If you can vote, go out and vote. If you are unable to vote, spread awareness. Complain to your counselor's ears fall off. Raise your kids on educational content. This problem cannot be solved overnight. Obviously, this is a system issue, and I'm asking you to take personal responsibility. Right, but if I can influence like 10 people to take personal responsibility for their own enrichment, for their own intellectual enrichment, I feel like that's a win in my own opinion. And if those 10 people can influence 10 people and basically turn it into like a pyramid scheme of like enriching the mind and stuff, like that could be something. And also like your local government stuff, your local government politics. Get involved as much as you can, like legit. Just get involved as much as you can, because these things, the decisions that they make, greatly affect you. It greatly affects you. Like I said, this problem cannot be solved overnight, but it can be solved through efforts from everyone who is capable. And if we are unable to have an intellectual present, maybe we can be capable of building an intellectual future. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Jedi Mind Trick. Like and subscribe. Bye.